Hey everyone, Pastor Justin here with our second video of Shelf Worthy. I'm so excited to be talking about the book that we're going to talk about today, but first I want to show you one of the decorations that I've put in place in the recent months to kind of help make my office my office. And that's this special little Funko Pop. I'm not a collector, I don't have a lot of them. In fact, this is the only Funko Pop I've ever owned. And if you don't know what this is, then I'm just going to say, shame on you. This is Michael Scott from the TV show The Office, and this is where he dresses as Jesus in one of the Christmas episodes. I really could not think of anything that fit me and fit the role of a pastor more than a boss dressed as Jesus. I don't know, maybe you think that's corny and cringe and you're laughing at me and you don't want to watch any more videos, but I loved it and I love The Office. But let's get on with it, the real reason you're watching. The book that I want to talk about today is by Stanley Hauerwas and Will Willimon, and it's called Resident Aliens. Now, before you get off on a conspiracy theory and start thinking about ET and extraterrestrials and Martians over here, they are not talking about outer space or anything involving that. They are talking about something explicitly spiritual, though. Resident aliens, for what they're talking about, is just a group of people who live as foreigners in a different place, who they live somewhere, but that is not their home. If you didn't know it, as Christians, we are called not out of the world, but to be in the world, but not in the world, not from the world. Where we live does not matter as much as who we belong to. And we are first and foremost citizens of heaven. That is meant to be the defining point of who we are, what we do, and what we believe. And so they write an incredibly provocative book. And if you didn't realize from the front cover, an older book that has stood the test of time. When I read it, I could not put it down. Unfortunately, it took me a long time to read it because I made so many different citations because the book is just so compelling. I'm going to read you two stories, two quotes from the book that really stood out to me. And the first one was this. Many years ago, one of the pastors, after the United States bombed both military and civilian targets in Libya, a debate raged concerning the morality of that act. Was this just? Was that right? Could they have done something differently? And there were a group of students at this university debating and arguing over, was this fair? Was what Ronald Reagan did correct? And so as the pastor is walking by, one of the students turned and asks him, well, preacher, what do you think? And he says, as a Christian, I the bombing, particularly